Military interrogators. What unexpected approach yielded intelligence that conventional methods never could? I was assigned to Camp Anaconda in Iraq, 2007. We had this high-value target, a mid-level insurgent facilitator who'd been silent for 6 days straight. No amount of sleep deprivation, stress positions, or good cop, bad cop was working. This guy just stared at the wall, completely shut down. On day 7, I noticed something while reviewing his intake photos. He had calluses on his fingers consistent with someone who plays string instruments. On a hunch, I requisitioned an OUD, a traditional Middle Eastern stringed instrument, from the Cultural Affairs Office. When I walked into the interrogation room with it instead of my usual folder, his eyes widened slightly. First genuine reaction we'd seen. I set it on the table and said, "I heard you're quite skilled with this. Would you mind showing me?" He hesitated, then reached for it cautiously like he expected a trick. After tuning it, he began playing. Not just playing, creating something beautiful. For 30 minutes, I just listened. When he finished, I asked, "Who taught you?" That simple question opened everything. He spoke about his grandfather, a famous musician in his village, how music was his real passion before the war, how he'd been coerced into the insurgency after threats to his family. Over the next 3 days, between playing sessions, he provided intelligence on 3 weapons caches and identified key network members. Not because we broke him, but because we gave him dignity through something he loved. My commander thought I'd lost my mind when I submitted a requisition for an instrument, but sometimes connection accomplishes what coercion never could. The most valuable intelligence I ever gathered came not from breaking someone down, but from giving them a moment to remember their humanity.